Is Meghan going to Africa, Nigeria, and maybe in the future, other West Africa and African countries because she loves Africa and Nigeria? Or because she discovered her 43% Nigerian heritage? Is she coming to Africa because she has burned all bridges with the connections she once had in America, UK, Canada, and Hollywood as an actress? Was she a victim of discrimination within the vicious British media or with the royal family? Meghan made a claim against the royal family that they said they were concerned about what the skin color of her baby will look like, but she was not present when this allegation was said. Harry was the one who told Meghan that there was a conversation about how the skin color of their unborn baby will look like. Now this is Meghan's claim versus Harry's words, after which an investigation was carried out by the late Queen Elizabeth II, which I think was just a conversation, nothing more, nothing less on this specific scenario. Anybody can make their own assumptions. Meghan made so many allegations against her in-laws which we don't know if they were completely true. At this point in time, only Harry and Meghan have been talking, writing, granting interviews, making documentaries all over the place and disgracing Harry's entire family, engaging from lawsuits after lawsuits, accusing almost everybody of everything. Harry and Meghan have never admitted any mistake or any wrongdoing about anything from the time they met. Does Meghan genuinely want to belong and identify with Nigeria, or is she hungry to fulfill her egoistic, greedy, disrespectful, ungrateful mindset of what Meghan wants, Meghan gets? Is she coming to Nigeria to enjoy the limelight she has always dreamed and wanted all her life? Don't quote me wrong here. There is nothing wrong with anyone to be ambitious in life. My understanding is Meghan is a person of her own capacity, someone who has a mind of her own in her little world, someone who believes strongly in herself, someone who will stop at nothing to become everything she ever dreamed of. Again, nothing wrong with that. Now, has Meghan stepped on people's toes and nerves as she embarked on this so-called worldwide privacy tour? The answer is definitely yes, and so does Harry. Ask yourself, have you ever known Meghan to be genuine about what she does? Or do you know Meghan as someone who gets closer to you because she needs you to accomplish her goals? Meghan speaks so nicely of you when you dance to her bidding, and when things don't go her way, she no longer needs you. Starting with her own father, Meghan speaks so highly of him all the time in various interviews she has granted. On her page on social media, she always pens down nice memories of her father on Father's Day. She was privileged to attend very good schools sponsored by her father. She was on good terms with her father until she met Harry. Then her father made a mistake by talking to some media outlets about the royal wedding and some other things, which he later regretted and apologized to Meghan. After which Meghan stopped communicating with her father. It was shocking and weird that Meghan did not invite any of her family members or relatives to her wedding, but only her mother. Note, it is not my place to tell Meghan who she should and should not invite to her wedding though. Her mother came alone, but she has family members who were very excited about the royal wedding and happy for Meghan. They wanted Meghan to invite them as well. But what did Meghan do? She limited her guests to well-known celebrities and her colleagues. Unfortunately, there was nobody to walk Meghan down the aisle on her wedding day. The same people she accused, that is, Harry's father. Now King Charles walked Meghan down the aisle. What audacity, Meghan! You left the royal family baffled on your wedding day because of what? Unfortunately, Meghan's father could not attend her wedding with Harry. He had a heart attack and was admitted to the hospital. After the wedding, Meghan and her husband never checked on her dad and never invited him to their house, nor visited him. Some other things happened. Meghan's father had a second heart attack and stroke. Meghan never called or visited, says Meghan's dad. Meghan had never spoken to or seen her father since after the wedding. While she was still working as an actress on a TV drama series, many people and the world did not know about Meghan at the time because she wasn't very popular in Hollywood. She herself can attest to this. Maybe she was a little bit known in Canada because that is where she landed a better acting job during her acting career as a sub-lead role. Meghan had traveled to Delhi and Mumbai for a week and had made a trip to Africa in Rwanda through an organization in 2016. She has also taken solo trips on her own to other destinations. Before Meghan met Harry, she was doing well for herself, and she was just comfortable. Neither was she so rich nor too popular. And Harry was also doing great in his career with the British Army. From knowing Harry, getting engaged, through the royal wedding in May of 2018. That was when the world got to know Meghan. That was when her popularity soared, not as an actress, but as someone who is married to a royal family, which is okay, and she knows that. I think most people will agree that the way the royal family held that wedding captured the hearts of not only the British people, but also America and many Commonwealth countries, Africa to some extent, and around the world. It is true she might have faced some challenges to adjust to the culture and protocols. Some in the palace are saying that Meghan was offered help, but she refused. She wasn't pleased with the people and staff that were assigned to work with her. Meghan was too demanding and overbearing, feeling too entitled, and had no regard for anybody. Also enabled by Harry, who said to some of the staff that what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Meghan made mockery of Harry's family, culture, and traditions. She never saw herself to curtsy to those that the royal family curtsy to within the royal family. She mocked Harry's grandmother on her docuseries with a condescending demonstration. She strongly believed that she would change the dynamics in that family, and when it did not happen her way, she became defiant and resentful. Whose responsibility is it that she could not adjust to royal life? Meghan failed to be patient enough to learn and fit in. Now Africa is the place Meghan thinks she wants to come to fill up that vacuum of the emptiness she felt while in the palace. Did Harry not brief you on some of the etiquette? People don't feel like Meghan and Harry should be advertised or promoted by any governments, organizations, countries, or industries as role models or as leaders to young African boys and girls. But the African countries who keep enabling them chose to overlook thicky facts about these two. Harry's book, their plagiarized docuseries, premeditated interview with Oprah Winfrey, are catalyst that needs careful cross-examination. Why did they leave the monarchy? Meghan and Harry are capitalizing on victimhood because they know that the royal family will likely never respond or speak about those Meghan and Harry's allegations publicly. Why are you speaking on behalf of Harry and Meghan? Point to mature individuals who decided to move away from a family they considered hostile to live their lives on their own terms. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Please be constructive and respectful with your comments.